Hello everyone, this is the Shadow Saiyan here. I'm gonna be doing a Dragon Ball FighterZ video sometime this week. But in the meantime, I thought I'd do something easy and do a tier list where I rank every Saiyan transformation from Z through C. And you know, Z is the best, A is good, B is okay, and C is bad. Okay, so without further ado, let's begin, shall we? So, Uzaru. I'm going to give it props for, you know, being the first transformation, kind of starting everything. But realistically speaking, it's not that good. It's just a grade 8. So, you know, we'll put it in A tier, but we'll put it at the bottom of A tier. No, like, there are going to be a bunch of transformations ahead of it. Next off is the Kaioken. Now, the Kaioken, I think, is really good. It came through extensive training, and it's an interesting transformation that is not really broken or whatnot, you know? So that's why it's definitely going to be an A tier. It's pretty good. Now, next off is the transformation, and that's going to be the only transformation in Z tier, and that is Super Saiyan. Now, there is not a single form in my mind that can be better than this form, okay? It was emotional, it was a changing point, it did so much for pop culture, it was unique for the time, kinda, and it's just, everything's great about it. Like, I have no problems with it, it's just great. Super Saiyan Grade 1 is the best transformation in the entire series. Not to mention all the foreshadowing for it. So, easy Z tier. And probably the only Z tier. Next is Super Vegeta, otherwise known as Super Saiyan Grade 2. Now, the problem with this is, it's cool that there's a Super Saiyan form that ascends beyond Grade 1. However, the design just makes you a little bit more bulky, and it didn't really do much. So I don't really see any reason for its existence. It's not that good, but it's not the worst, and there are definitely worse transformations that will be on this list. Next is Super Saiyan Grade 3. Now, surprisingly enough, I think this is actually better than Super Saiyan Grade 2. Super Saiyan Grade 3 is better because it has a bit more of a unique design and has a big weakness that I think is more interesting than Super Saiyan Grade 2. It's going to be the bottom of B tier for that reason, okay? Next is the False Super Saiyan that was in the Slug movie. It's fine, okay? I'm going to say it's better than Grade 3. And why is that? Well, it's kind of cool. The design looks neat and everything. But other than that, I mean, what does it really have going for it? You know? Like, Super Saiyan was better than this. But I still think it looks cool. So, we're gonna give it some props and put it in B tier. Are you guys ready now? So, our next transformation is Kaioken times 20, I believe. I don't know what this is. I think it's Kaioken times 20. It's just another Kaioken. So, we're just gonna, you know, we're gonna put it a little bit below False Super Saiyan. It doesn't have much going for other than being just a more stronger Kaioken. Next off is Z Broly. As cool as the form is in theory, what does it really have going for it? I mean, realistically speaking, what is it? It's just an evil Super Saiyan. And that's all it was, and Broly is boring, and his backstory was pathetic. So, I'm just going to... it's kind of difficult. I personally believe that this version isn't as good as Grade 3. Grade 3 was more interesting, so we're going to put it below Grade 3. Super Saiyan 2. I mean, what is there to say? It's great. I mean, it showed Gohan's, you know, arc being complete. It was a cool transformation. It's just a little too similar to Super Saiyan, in my opinion. But then again, I mean, there's a lot of those similar transformations out there. It can't really hold this back now, can it? And it still looks kind of cool anyway, and it's not unique, but it still is, you know, has meaning to it. Next is Super Saiyan 3. Now, a lot of people like to say this transformation is horrible, but I actually really like it. I think it's okay, you know. I'm going to probably get some hate for this, but it's gonna go above Fall Super Saiyan. It's gonna go top of B tier. It came out of nowhere, but in my opinion, it's a really cool design. It came out of nowhere, but it felt great seeing it, and it just feels so powerful. So it's not gonna be A tier, but I'm gonna put it above these, because I mean, sure, you know, Fall Super Saiyan is cool, but I feel like this is better. So, moving on, we're going to talk about Ultimate Gohan. Now, it's an A tier transformation, and it's above Uzaru because it's a bit more interesting. But it's not above Kaioken. It's really just unleashing your full power, and that's about it. I don't even think that the ultimate transformation is that special when you compare it to other transformations. And I mean, it's really only makes Gohan super powerful because of all his reserves of, you know, power. It's cool, but it's not above these. Next is Golden Uzaru. Okay, so gonna get hate for this, but it's gonna go really high up. I'm gonna put it above Kaioken. Now, why is this the case? Well, Golden Uzaru really harkens back to the Super Saiyan stuff that Vegeta was talking about a Golden Grade 8, like a Super Saiyan. It's Golden Grade 8, really powerful, you know, Super Saiyan mixed with Uzaru. I love that concept. And I think it was executed well. The whole tail thing was kind of dumb, but I still think that it looks really good. And I gotta say, the tail thing isn't really stupid. It's bad. I don't know if it's really stupid, but that's the only thing that holds this transformation back for me. But I still think it's really cool. And now time for one of the most controversial parts of this video. Super Saiyan 4 is gonna go below Kaioken. Okay, so it has a really good design, okay? This looks really interesting. Has everything Uzaru had going for it besides being the first transformation. So, those are all pluses, but Kaioken had a bit more meaning than Super Saiyan 4, and Golden Uzaru was a bit more interesting. They had things going for them that Super Saiyan 4 didn't. I mean, its design got it this far, but other than that, there's not much else going for it, if I'm being completely honest with you. Now let's talk about Super Saiyan God. Now, we're gonna put this above Super Saiyan 2. There is no emotional connection with Super Saiyan God. However, it really changed things up, and it really made Super its own. So, it's good for that. It was interesting due to the fact that it makes you slimmer, and the fiery ore is a nice touch. So, it's definitely going on top of A tier. Not Z tier, though. That's not that good. It doesn't have the emotional stuff, and it doesn't have the foreshadowing and stuff like that. It doesn't have that much boosts. Super Saiyan Blue. Do I have to talk about this? Super Saiyan Blue is horrible. Just a recolor. Not much else to be said. Full power Super Saiyan Blue, not much better. It's kind of lazy. Don't really care for it. Blue Kaioken, on the other hand, we're gonna put it above Kaioken times 20 or whatever that is. But that's the best it's gonna go because it's cool and all. It gave Blue meaning, and Kaioken's awesome. But I mean, it doesn't deserve an A tier spot. And Fall Super Saiyan, Super Saiyan 3, I felt like were good on their own. Looks okay on their own. And this was needed Kaioken to really help it. Rose. We're gonna put this above Blue Kaioken. We're gonna put it above Fall Super Saiyan. We're gonna put it below Super Saiyan 3. And it's kind of unique. But then again, it's just pink hair and stuff like that, so it's not that special. But it's kind of unique in the sense that it was a Matsu special, you know, transformation. Like, a twisted Super Saiyan God, if you will. And then this trash of a transformation. It came out of nowhere. It makes no sense. It makes Trunks look like a Gary Stew. It's just dumb. There's no other reason to say it. It's horrible. Ultra Instinct Saiyan is better than Super Saiyan God. It can just go there. It's more convenient. Super Saiyan Ultra Instinct Saiyan was the buildup of a lot of stuff that Super was, you know, doing. It looks really fierce. It looks really cool. It came as a good surprise for the Tournament of Power. So it gets a lot of props for that. Blue Evolution. We're going to put above normal blue. And it kind of had the whole Vegeta fighting for his family thing. But it's not that much unique compared to Super Saiyan Blue. But it has a bit better like design, a bit more unique. But other than that, that's all it has going for it. So it can be here. I know I feel like a jerk. Okay, fine. I'll put it above Super Saiyan Grade 2. Because Super Saiyan Grade 2 didn't have that much stuff going for it as I guess Blue Evolution did. I kind of felt like Blue Evolution had more emotional weight than this did. But feel free to agree. Mastered Ultra Instinct, we'll say, is better than 3. No. Yeah, okay. It's just the silver hair form. It came in the same arc as Saiyan did. It's not as fierce as a form for multiple reasons, so doesn't have as much going for it as this did. Kind of felt a bit lazy. I don't think they should have gotten a mastered form during Tournament of Power. But we'll give it props for just being Ultra Instinct and being build up, so we'll put it above Super Saiyan 3. It kind of came out nope. At the same time, it also kind of didn't, so we'll put it above there. The Ikari form is great, okay? It's not as good as Super Saiyan 4, because it too came out of nowhere. It's not necessarily a stupid reason for having, because we don't really have a reason for it, which I guess is worse anyway. And also, it's better than Uzaru, because it kind of takes all the good traits of Uzaru and, you know, uses them, but it's not as good as Super Saiyan 4. Because it doesn't have as much good of a design, you know. Next is the legendary Super Saiyan from, you know, the Broly movie. You know what we'll do? I'm going to put this transformation above the Z version because I felt it was used by multiple characters and it looked a bit cooler. But it still isn't that good. Same reasons as why I put the Z version so low. And finally, this is from Heroes. It's, I forgot its name. It's the Super Saiyan 4 of God Key or whatever that was called. We're gonna put this thing right here. It's not that good. It's lazy. But I think it's better than these because these are also lazy. So we'll give it props and it has a cool design. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. I might do more tier list videos like this in the future. Remember, we're doing some Dragon Ball FighterZ videos this week. And yeah, so like, comment, subscribe if you want to, ring the bell so that you will be notified when I make new videos. And that's all. See ya.